I practiced the trumpet for 30 days and got from this to this. I am M.A.M.Z, the greatest guitarist in the world. But besides guitar, I also play a lot of different instruments. And if you would want to someday be as great as I am, then you will need to practice a lot. But I've got my lucky bastards on Patreon covered. There are a lot of backing tracks for you to practice with. And now there are also a lot of exercises on the 5-Edo microtonal scale. So head on over to Patreon and start practicing. And make sure you like this video and subscribe to this channel. After all, this is 2026, the year of M.A.M.Z. So let's get this channel up to 10,000 subscribers. I set up a challenge for myself to practice the trumpet for 30 days for 30 minutes. In the previous video, you saw what the progress was with 1 week of trumpet practice. This is after 2 weeks or 14 days of trumpet practice, and you will want to stay till the end of the video because this week I was actually getting a much better tone, but the valves were fighting back. Week 2 is over and this has been a great week. I've learned a lot of stuff this past week. I think I'm done with the first 5 set of songs. I've made a list of 5 new songs, 3 of which I've already started. Now I'm not too sure about the last 2 songs, which is Little Brown Jug. I think I tried to play it, but then that maybe felt a little over my level, but I'll get it one day. But I think now from week 3 I will need to start to shift my focus towards the other stuff, and mainly it's the rock riffs. Maybe start off even on the jazz standards. So I've made a list of 5 rock riffs that I've never tried. I think I've just tried Smoke on the Water once or twice, but I've made a list of 5 rock riffs that I think we could try on the trumpet. So that's the plan for this week. But besides that, I've also been doing the major scale. At this point, I know the 12 chromatic notes. Range, so when it comes to range, now it looks like it's harder to go higher, but I'm having more success going lower. I think I can build my range lower. I definitely have 1 octave, but I think I have another half an octave below, and then I think I could probably even go lower. So that could be a solution to get a better range, but I am still trying to go a little higher, maybe up to E, maybe confidently. I think at this point I can play basic easy songs, at least in the key of B flat, which is the C for this, by ear. In the major scale, probably, I don't know if I could play in the minor scale, but I think if I memorize the notes more properly, I will be able to do even in the minor scale or any scale for that matter, any 12 note scale for that matter. These are going to be the focus of the 3rd and the 4th week when it comes to technical exercises. Let me show you what I did each and every day. So here I'm mostly revising and started major scale and arpeggios as well. I think I'm done with the arpeggios. I'm actually tempted to start newer arpeggios like the minor or the 2 minor, 3 minor, stuff like that. So I did finish watching Marcus Grant's series. I think it's a good video to start off with. It doesn't really take you into the jazz territory, but it's a good series and it's not too long. I learned all 5 songs, and he also suggested some artists to check out. One artist that I really loved is Summer Camargo, and I've been checking her stuff out. I also spent a lot of time practicing the low G, so that took a while, especially because it was there in Ode to Joy. I also did watch Trumpet Heroes, the beginner trumpet lessons, but I found that not too useful. It was very similar to what Marcus Grant did. In the 3rd video, there was a bunch of songs, and I could have picked those songs for my list of 10 songs, but I realized it's better to learn them by ear, and following your video kind of was slowing me down. And I feel like now when I know at least the major scale well, like it's much faster to just learn it by ear. And then the last series, which I knew was going to be difficult, and it was, I think, a way. I won't say it's difficult, it's more about, it's something that is going to take a long, long time, and it seems more of a long term lesson. So maybe that is something I would love to get into after the 30-day series. So that is it for the week 2 update. Watching back from hindsight, definitely my tone is a lot better. It was the most apocalyptic musical zeitgeist. There was a video by Marcus Grant which really talked about how to get a beautiful tone and what tone do you want. And I think that really helped. And the songs that I'd started on the first week were coming a lot better by week 2. However, I was still struggling with breath control and my articulation sucked. I knew all the notes on the trumpet, but I don't think I'd fully memorized them. When thinking about them consciously, I could play them very well, but then when I had to play them in a song, I found myself confused a lot. And to make matters worse, on the trumpet, the same note can be played with very different valve combinations. But there was an even bigger problem that I was not in control of. And that was that my valves were getting stuck when I pressed them. You will see it happens a lot during the playing.
When the saints go marching in, when the saints go marching in, yes, I like to be in the number when the saints go marching in.
Yes, so that was after 2 weeks or 14 days of practicing the trumpet. The next video will be week 3, where I start learning some rock riffs. And if you haven't still seen the first week's video, here's the link for you.